What are you going on about? Well, of course it happened. I mean, you give people free choice, and this is what happens, isn't it? I'm so sorry. I'll be with you in just one moment. Look, it's not the Adjustment Bureau. That was just a story. For Kate Dick, I believe. Yes. No. 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 We're not doing that. No, absolutely not. No, nothing like the Adjustment Bureau. That was just a film anyway, as well as reasonably good sort of story as well. Um, anyway, I must just do this, okay? Just bear with me. Thank you. Hello, welcome to Asgard. It's very nice to be. As you can tell, it's a little bit chaotic here as well, and a little bit noisy. We'll just try to carry on as best as we can, I think. So, as I say, a bit chaotic. You probably gathered by. This is a bit of an emergency broadcast in regards to Donald Trump winning the U.S. elections. It's thrown everyone into disarray, basically. And what? Oh, well, that's not important at the moment. Can we just try and find out how it happened? We've got no idea how it happened, um, which is a bit strange. I seem to know most things, but like I have been explaining, people do have free will and free choice, and America isn't a democracy, whatever that means. Um, anyway, if the majority wanted it, basically, then that's what they're going to get, isn't it? What? Nigel Farage? Apparently Nigel Farage is meeting him at the weekend. What? Look, can you stop interrupting me just for a minute? I just need to get on with this and inform the people. Yes? Well, no. Oh, no, so sorry. So yes, Nigel Farage is meeting with Mr. Trump at the weekend. Apparently, well, the president-elect anyway. And well, like minds sort of congregate together, don't they? Basically. Oh, just one moment. I do have a phone call just coming in here. Yes, Toby. Toby. That's who you might perceive as the devil. No, I'm talking to the viewers. Yes. Well, basically, I was just wondering if you had any idea of how this happened. No? No machinations of any kind there? Anything you're not telling me, maybe? Are you absolutely sure? So you don't have a clue either. So how on earth did this happen? Right. Okay. Okay. Right. Well, I best go. I'm in the middle of a broadcast at the moment. Emergency broadcast at that. Right. Okay, Toby. Thanks very much. Bye. Well, there we go. Apparently, Toby has no idea either about what's going on. For those who don't know, Toby is probably best described as sort of the devil, the sort of shiny one who sort of, what's the word I'm looking for? Assumed more authority than maybe he should have done one time ago until he got put in his place, basically. And that's about it. So basically, what's happened is a democratic solution to what's happened. We are being told that what? What now? What's Sunderland got to do with all this? Apparently, Sunderland's got something to do with it. They what? What? Just because they're the first people to return a vote in Brexit doesn't mean to say that they were the cause of Trump winning. What? I'm ever so sorry. Some people are just looking for a scapegoat. I think you're just looking for a scapegoat now, aren't you? Yeah, you're always looking for a scapegoat. Yeah. Right. Try and get on, shall we? So, anyway, as I say, well, I'll just digress slightly. Sunderland returned the decision first in what we call the Brexit. What's the word I'm looking for? What is the word I'm looking for? The Brexit referendum. That's it. Thank you. You actually got a help for once. So there we go. But we can't blame Sunderland. I think it's a tad unfair myself. Anyway, so as you gathered, Donald Trump has won the presidency in America. He's now president-elect. It has a lot of feelings. I mean, a lot of feelings, especially up here as well. Oh, the phone's ringing again. Can you get that phone? Yeah, thank you. Oh, well, I had it vibrate anyway. So there we go. So it does seem he seems to have staggered most people in fact. Statistics are saying that it's basically non-college educated white Americans. I don't know how many of them are. There must have been a valley few though, because they basically voted Donald Trump in, haven't they? So it's been quite overwhelming, basically, in regards to the votes. And this is coming in just fresh off the press. So Prime Minister Trudeau of Canada says he looks forward to talks with Mr. Trump in regards to tightening the borders on Canada because of the sudden influx of Americans migrating, I believe. All this aside, I must admit, I always preferred Larry David. Who? Oh, yes, Bernie Sanders. I do apologise, but I did always prefer Bernie. Very nice chap indeed. Quite humble. I like his attitude towards the oil pipelines, and the fact of not going through Native American territory. And also, many of his views. He's either very much a people person. I think it's an absolute travesty that Mr. Sanders didn't maintain in the race there. So we're just trying to keep you abreast of what's going on at the moment. Janice from marketing does ask me to tell you once more that, in short, I'm not Batman. Is one of the messages. This was a gift given to me since our last discussion on the old show, talking about our favourite characters from comics and things like that. So basically, Janice asked me to tell you and make sure that I'm not Batman, basically. Also, that the incentive is now finished, so we haven't got any gowns or halos or anything like that at the minute. No harps, no long sleeve t-shirts, and yeah. Oh, hang on a minute. What's this? What's this? Oh no, it's nothing important. It's just Hillary Clinton going on or something. I think it's to do with the emails. We did send her one of condolence, didn't we? She hasn't got it. There's a shock. Anyway. Right, yeah, she's warbling on. Do apologise. So in short, yeah, the incentive's finished. We've got nothing to give you people at the moment apart from peace, eternity, grace, and salvation. So until our next incentive, things are a bit dry at the moment. Apart from the obvious, peace, eternity, grace, and salvation, that which you're sure all of our people come up here. At the same time, one thing I would like to add, is that we're always free to have a chat too, whether you're depressed or just have a question otherwise, or if you have any questions about Donald Trump, please send them in to us by all means, and we'll try and get back to you as soon as possible. Oh, what's this? Hang on, there's something just coming in. Democratic candidate Hillary Clinton has told supporters she hopes Donald Trump will be a president. I think she's probably missed out something there, like successful or something like that. And Mr. Bob Obama, Mr. Barack Obama has congratulated Donald Trump on his. That's all it says, on his. And has invited him to discuss the transmitter. I think I mean transition, unless you're talking about emergency broadcast, a bit like what I'm in now. Anyway, it did some. It's a constant stream of information coming in. I mean, omniscience is going over time, I tell you. So apparently Britain and the United States will remain strong and close, apart from the ocean being in between. Vladimir Putin, the Russian premier, says he hopes to work with us. Us? Does it mean us or the US? Probably the US, I'm guessing. In regard to US Russian relationships, and Premier Hollande of France is saying that it opens up a period a period of what? Probably uncertainty or something like that, I don't know. The First Minister of Scotland is saying that many people in America and across the world will feel anxious. Well, I think that's putting it mildly, to say the least. And it did. Mr. Trudeau of Canada again is saying that he looks forward to working together with Donald Trump on trade, investment, and a bigger wall between America and Canada. Well, I can understand that, Mr. Trudeau. Basically, hang on 1 second. The Mexican president is saying that he's got so many names, the president of Mexico, that the US will continue to tighten bonds of cooperation and mutual respect. I think that's probably misspelled again. I think that's probably elaborating on the fact that they're going to be working on a tighter bond there between America and Mexico, because it's quite a large Latin community in America, isn't there? From what I know. In fact, there's a great deal of diversity. I'm very surprised by the vote, and it does appear that Mr. Trump has actually sort of appealed to the sort of working, uneducated masses. And I always believe America to be largely educated, you know. But then again, they do have to pay for their education a lot of the time, don't they, with bursaries and things like that. Oh, what's he saying now? What's he saying? Millions of our people to work as we rebuild it. He's looking to rebuild a wall between Mexico and America. Apparently, I don't think it's going to go down very well at all. Apparently, invoices going to the Mexicans as well. The Republicans have regained control of the Senate, and Hillary Clinton is now saying that supporters of Donald Trump will be successful in all that they don't want to do. Bit of a non sequitur, really, isn't it? Anyway, I do feel that's about all we have. Yeah, that is all about all we have time for, isn't it, in regards to the emergency broadcast, basically. So this has been an emergency episode of Ask God. Don't forget to like our Facebook page, which is simply Ask God. Username for that is God at Bliss HQ. And then also we have the YouTube channel. Thank you for all those who subscribe. I hope you continue subscribed as well. And I hope you look forward to our next episode. So in that regard, thanks very much. And we hope to see you soon. Bye. Take care.